Welcome, everybody, to the Notorious OTB, brought to you by the Sports Gambling Podcast Network. And folks, as always,
it's all good, baby. It was all a dream.
We used to read Blood Horse Magazine. I got my Cuban links.
Yes, Cuban B.
I'm your host, Chase Sessoms, the Wolf of Oaklawn.
I'd rather be trapped than lazy. Don't care what they say, I'ma do what they say.
It happens every year about this time. Weaklings act like they lost their mind. Alphas reclaim the neighborhood. Rob the sheep and all the wolves get good.
Yes. Welcome to the show. Joining me as always, you might know him as the Michelangelo of the Crying Michael Jordan. He's your favorite capper's favorite capper, ladies and gentlemen, Barry the Sniper Spears.
Hey, what is this? What is this shit here? Hold up. Hey, who been putting out their clothes on my floor? Who has been putting out their clothes on my floor? Hey. Have you people ever heard of posters?
It's a vibe. It's a vibe. I like it, the music from that one. How's it going, Barry?
Hey, don't put no cools out on my floor. That's all I gotta say.
Let's never pull out pools on Barry's floor. Barry, as we have learned, is very particular when it comes to his floor covering. So don't put your pools out on it. What's going on, buddy?
Not much, man. It's just freezing my ass off, to be honest with you. It's ridiculous here. It's 48 degrees. Nobody in Florida is prepared for this. Everybody I've seen so far today is wearing a winter jacket.
I saw a couple news reports that were like, hey, when these iguanas fall out of the trees in Central Florida,
It's pretty
Don't take them
hilarious.
don't take them inside because they wake up really quick.
Yeah. Once they get warm, they're ready to go and they run fast. They're not slow.
One of my best friends growing up, his sister had a pet iguana that I swear to God was like 6 feet long. Like
That makes sense.
And they used to just like keep it in the bathtub, and so I'd go into their bathroom to take a leak and not know it was there, and then like see it in the mirror, the tail moving. It was fucking terrifying.
Oh,
Anywho, that's enough iguana talk. This is 2 episodes in a row that we've had iguana talk, but it's Wednesday, and on Wednesday, Barry and I offer up nothing but our best. That's right. It's time for Wednesday Best Bets, and today we're turning our focus to the first days of Winter Duct. So we've dug through the Wednesday Aqueduct card from the rooter to the tutor to find our very best plays on the card to give to you. Let's pull up some past performances. Cheer. We're talking Aqueduct Wednesday, the 12th of November, year of our Lord 2025. Post time for this card is going to be 12:10 p.m. Eastern, 11:10 a.m. God's time, and 9:10 a.m. Pacific time out on the Pacific coast. And Barry, I am going to be the one kicking it off. Because my best bet comes from race 3. We're talking 6 furlongs. We're talking $20,000 claiming, and it's on the dirt. I'm going to be playing a $20 win on number 4 and a $5 exacta 4 with the 3-6. I found a spot where I have a horse that I like the price, which for the record is difficult sometimes at Winter Duct. And I think I can beat the first and second choice on the money line in this, on the morning line in this race. Doing too much sports content, saying money line. I'm doing a $20 win on the number 4 Defended at 9-2, and I like Defended in this spot after the trainer change to Rob Atras from Jose Garofalo, shipping in from Gulfstream, plus getting a small drop in class from a $25,000 claimer into $20,000 claiming. I think there's a good chance that the 2 speeds in this race, the 5 Jackie the Joker at 6-1 and the 6 Majestic Return at 2-1 run each other out of winning this race. And I think that's even more likely when you consider that they are drawn right next to each other. The Winter Duct I watched last week made me think that maybe you want to be inside, and Defended was getting an inside pocket type of trip sitting off the early speed and should have either the option to tip out and pass, and fire up the rail. And when you look at the running lines of the last 2 races, they are over wet tracks. And I think you can just throw a line through both of those performances. And when you do that, you see a horse that's on the improve and running figures that are more than fast enough to win this race. And I think that my perceived track bias race shape. We'll call them back figures and a projected trip all kind of work out together. It's all kind of a perfect storm coming together. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to play the $5 exacta 4 with the 3-6. And I'm putting Defendant on top of the speed that I think holds for a piece with the number 6 Majestic Return. And then the other horse I like, but think is coming from way too far off the pace to win this with the number 3, Proudfoot at 5-2. So that is my play for race 3. $20 win on the 4 Defended, along with a $5 exacta 4 with the 3-6. Now, Barry, you've got a play for us that's coming out of race 7, but real quick, got to remind you, we're brought to you by our good friends at First Bet. You can get a $250 sign-up bonus if you use code NOTB250, and you can unlock a $25 bonus for every $100 you bet over the first 60 days, up to a max bonus of $250. So remember, check out First Bet. That's one/ST bet. So I'm bad at naming things that aren't letters, apparently. Barry,
Yes,
you've got a
sir.
play for us coming out of race 7. We're talking 8 furlongs. We're talking $45,000 non-winners of 2-something. I'm not here to read your fucking conditions. Thoroughbred.
I was steep raised. You think I'm scared to catch a case? On some bullshit?
Optional claiming on the dirt. What do you do?
Yeah, this is a pretty interesting race. You're getting a lot of everything. Horses that are kind of coming back into state bred company, dropping down, things like that. So this is a real interesting race, a pretty good race, in fact. 9 horses is a good field for this, and I ended up going with number 5, Cut the Cord. If you look at this horse's state bred races only, this horse has run pretty well every time since last year. Last time was over at Finger Lakes in a $50,000 stake race and won that fairly easily. Comes back over to Aqueduct to get a piece of this action at sort of the same level this horse has been running at for a while. I think they should get a really good trip. There's enough speed in here with, Shared Success. Pineapple Man should be out there. Aggregation, the 6 should be probably revving up, and a horse like Shadow Dragon might have to kind of get involved to get position early a little bit too. So I think there's enough speed where this horse doesn't have to be on the lead. They like to sit close. You'll see that back when this horse ran a 91 buyer speed figure in January of this year, actually. But this horse has been really consistent most of the year. The only one real poor effort was where the horse was way over their heads in an open $50,000 claimer at Saratoga in the slop. Other than that, this horse has been pretty good along those lines. I don't think that trend is going to change. This horse has been kind of training steadily along into this, so they're definitely in good form. They just need the trip, and I think they'll get it. We're going to put $10 to win on that horse, and then we're going to do $5 exactas with Cut the Cord over number 1 Refua, number 4 Sheriff Bianco, and number 8 Shadow Dragon. This horse beat Shadow Dragon earlier last year in kind of a race that shapes up similarly to this one. So I think that's probably a good exacta play. The 4 Sheriff Bianco likes to close, does close hard. I think they might be just a little bit too far back and can pick up pieces. And the same thing with the 1 Refua. Now, if this gets hot, this pace, I think Refua might be a little bit tougher than the rest. But other than that, I think Cut the Cord gets the trip, gets the win, and we cash the ticket to the hoop, my friend.
To the hoop, he says.
Love Duncan, guy. What are you talking about?
Talking about.
What are you talking about? We love Duncan, guys. All right, Barry, how do you feel about wrapping up picks for today?
I think it's mandatory.
Is mandatory. I'll lead
There
it
it
off.
is.
Wednesday, Aqueduct, best bets. Mine comes out of race 3. I've got a $20 win on the number 4 and a $5 exacta 4 with the 3-6. Burry.
I'm going to race 7. I'm going to $10 win bet on number 5, Cut the Cord, and a $5 exacta. Cut the Cord over number 1, Refua, number 4, Sheriff Bianco, and number 8, Shadow Dragon. Stand in line. because
No reggaeton, why they pay me?
that's right.
That's right. Make sure you hang out until Whitey pays. All right, guys, that's it for us today. We've done the how you say damn thing. We've given you our best bets for today at Aqueduct. I don't know what more you want from us. We've given you everything. We'll be back tomorrow, 2 p.m. Eastern, 1 p.m. God's time, when we're talking. Once again, we're going to be talking Saturday Aqueduct with a $100 budget. So check that out. Until then, we will see you later. Bye-bye.
Peace.
What are we going to ride out on, Barry? What are we going to ride out on? Here you go, because Instagram wasn't working this morning.
One more for the Insta sluts. One more for the Insta.